Hey, fourth graders, welcome to your first Friday of full week of online learning. Hopefully, all your benchmarks been going well, you've gotten your assignments done and turned in, and now you're ready to take your benchmark quiz, assessment, test, whatever you'd like to call it. So, I know we've been working in week 3 of benchmark, but we never got to take the week 2 assessment. And it works on the same skills that we've been doing this week. So, just like you would normally do to put your answers in the benchmark tests, you're going to go into Clever and then go into Benchmark Advanced like we normally would and click on your assignment. You'll have your little week 2 assessment in there, and you're going to go ahead and do that assessment online. When you pull that assessment up, you know it'll be in 2 sections, and I'm going to show you a little picture, or I guess I'll pull the screen up. So when you go into your benchmark tests, it's going to start looking like this. You have your passage on that left-hand side, and then you have your questions. It's really important that you make sure to scroll down with the questions because these questions can be hidden otherwise. It'll tell you at the top in the directions there's a part A and a part B, but especially be careful on these ones that say choose 2 sentences from the passage. There's a couple questions like that, so make sure you're clicking 2 choices and that you really look at all of your options. There are, let's see, I think only 7 or 8, oh, I'm sorry, there's 9 questions on this particular one. So again, make sure you look at all your options when answering. Think a lot about, the things that we've been learning. So, for example, we've been talking about what perspective a story's been told from. First person, we know that somebody using I, me, we, when they're telling the story, and the main character is telling it from their point of view, their perspective. Okay? If it's third person point of view, third person perspective, we know that it's a character or it's a narrator who's telling you about all the different characters. And you won't be seeing things like I felt this or we did that. It'll be a he, she, or talking about their names with everything. So keep that in mind as you're going through this. My breaking in, I hope you figured out, is told in the first person. And it is Black Beauty that was telling the story. So the passage you have today, well, we'll see what you think about who's telling that particular story. And also, remember that you can tell and make an inference about a character based on actions and words in the text. You will have questions about that on today's assessment as well. So make sure you double check it, answer all those questions, turn it in, and then woohoo! We did it, La Mariposa fourth graders. We finished our first week of online benchmark learning. Wonder what next week has in store.